Alright. Blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry one artist at a time.
In the center.
All right. What's going on, peoples? Once again, it is Friday night, and welcome to the center. Veep in the building. Got Mike Precise, my man Kev, and of course Sharita will be back. She just stepped away real quick. Let me see here. Okay, I think that was her mic, so I just muted it for a second. All right. Anywho, let me see here. What was that one? Yeah, I had to play this to get hyped up real quick. You hear that mic or no?
Yeah.
You don't remember this?
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, man.
This is Sharita superhero joint.
Yeah, I remember that tune. I'm like, this sounds familiar, but I can't name it. I can't tell it. I'm like,
that ain't even her song for the week, but I just had to reminisce a little bit. Song is fire.
yeah, this is very theatrical. This really should get a placement somewhere.
Yeah. I'm feeling James Bond, you know. It feels like that. Mission Impossible. The black version.
All right. Let me chill. That song is so fire. I definitely want her to come back before I place her joint. But yeah, my man D-Ray is out tonight. I think he is getting a pre-Father's Day celebration. I keep smacking the mic.
I ain't mad at that. Happy Father's Day, gentlemen.
No
Mine
doubt.
starts tomorrow.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
For all the fellas.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You too.
So,
you too.
I'm finally a part of the crew. I used to get so frustrated. Happy Father's Day. I had no kids, but now, after having sleepless nights, I feel like I earned my stripe. One stripe. You know, it's like,
bro, that's one too many. Trust and believe. Congratulations, for real.
yeah.
There's some rhymes in there. There's a rhyme tucked in there somewhere.
Oh
You already
man.
know that.
Welcome back, Sharita. Oh, let me take your mic off. Hold up. I had to mute your mic because I think people were coming around talking and whatnot.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. We were giving you some love. We had to play your superhero, John, because we was just loving it. Let me get a little bit
I
more.
had sent you another one. You like this
I know.
one, though?
I'm going to get into it.
Oh, okay.
Just had to get hyped a little bit.
It's the vibe, y'all. Check it. It's the vibe, y'all. Check it out. And with this, you know, we about to let it out. Because you see how we do it. We spit the truth with no doubt. Check the vibe, y'all.
All right, y'all. So look.
Inspired by Tribe Called Quest.
No, I got you, and I'm loving it. Real quick, also, before I jump into Sharita is handling the beat for the week. She actually is taking D-Ray's week since D-Ray's not here, so she decided to give hers again. But before we do that, I had something specially planned for us. So let me do this for y'all. So check this out.
Okay.
Let me see here. Let's just make things a little different around here. Hold up.
Nice.
He was.
I like the
Okay.
panel. That's what's up.
Okay.
Hold
It's
on,
got
got a little.
seagulls in the background.
All y'all beach people. Y'all all beach people.
This is perfect because I'm going on vacation for a week tomorrow. So
Oh wow.
So we doing a little summer
out to
vibes.
the Gulf Coast.
This was truly supposed to be for D-Ray because he's a beach bum, but hey, he messed up.
Yeah. If he's
That's
a
right,
beach
bro.
bum, I am Hancock of the beach.
Okay, that is so peaceful, right? I know I did y'all dirty with that, but hey.
Yes.
It's
All
all
right,
right.
so the
Take it or
track
leave it.
we're gonna rock with this theme. I'm feeling this, but
I'll be the hater. I'll be the hater today. I can take it. The beach. I can take or leave the beach.
I got you.
Dang, right?
I'll be the house Negro for sure, no doubt. I ain't trying to get out in that sun, man. My car
Then
said
you black.
one.
I want to sound like T'Challa. I want to be so black.
Now that's one thing I do. I'll take a shower and I'll oil up and I will go lay out there from like 8 to 12 and get as black as I can.
Yeah.
Just to prove that I went to the beach.
Right.
But it's
And you're
really,
like,
it's
I'm
really
good.
relaxing though, and it gives you a recharge because vitamin D, so it's a good
Need
thing.
it.
Yeah.
All
The
right,
negative ions help the energy levels. It's all good.
So here we
Yeah.
go. Here's Sharita's track for this week. It's called "Go Get 'Em." I
Who
love it
laughed
already.
like that? That's crazy.
Wow. What was that? Uh-oh.
Thank you very much. Sorry, Mike. This one's mine.
No.
Mike play with all the tracks.
No, it doesn't matter. Share, brother. Share.
Y'all can go
Oh.
Stop talking.
Like lyrical hopscotch. Like you're trying to find in. Oh, that track is fire.
I got something right now. I got something right now.
I got something up top. Yo, pause.
Chasing rainbows in the dark, and until the day the eagle flies, I'll wait for you. Find myself just running away, chasing rainbows in the dark, and until the day the eagle flies, I'll wait for you.
This is old. It's like 4 years old.
This is very.
Oh, I love it.
Daylight-ish.
That is very De La of her, isn't it?
Daylight-ish.
That's such a compliment.
I can see them rocking that for real.
I really can hear.
They laugh far side.
Yeah. Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Tell the funky. Yep.
Mr.
All right,
Mike,
so-
this is Mr. Mike Precise-ish.
So let me pay the bills real quick and then we can jump into this because we have a very fun packed show as always. So if you are an independent artist or spoken word poet or up and coming comedian looking for some exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register for free. The Blast is also looking for the fans. So if you're a fan of great music, you too can register at blastmusic247.com. Get access to hundreds of independent music. Take advantage of it. There's the QR code. Scan it and it will get you to blastmusic247.com. We are changing the industry one artist at a time. And also, Blast Radio 247 is the champion of independent music. You can either use the Live 365 app or put in your browser blastradio247.com and you will get to the radio station. Listen to artists all around the globe. That's Blast Radio 247.com, champion of the indie music. All right.
If I could Harlem Shake, I would Harlem Shake to this.
Valid point. So we got our summer vibes going. Let me tell you, let's see where we are. We're at the 13th of June already. We just turned June.
Just like that.
Did it just turn
Who blinked?
June, yeah?
Yeah.
Just like that. Just like that.
Like that.
Just
like that, y'all. That. It's like that, y'all.
So what we're going to do is we are going to do what's called. Go ahead.
Sorry, I can't do the show with this beat on. I can't.
I'll turn it down.
I'm not listening to nothing what anybody's saying.
Gotcha. I'll turn it down. Now the beat is fire. The beat is fire, no doubt. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about those summer bangers, the songs that just made you say, "Man." Let me move the chat off of Kevin. Hold up a sec. Go. All right, there we go. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about all the summer jams that we remember, and just to make it fun, just to make it be known, the beauty of it all is one, nobody picked the same number one, so that's dope.
Amazing.
That is very dope. The second thing that's dope is nobody picked this one, which was the low-hanging fruit.
Drums, please.
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony of all that hardcore dance that has gotten to be a little bit out of control. It's cool to dance, but what about a groove that soothes and moves romance? Give me a soft, subtle mix. And if it ain't broke, then don't try to fix it. And think of the summers of the past. Adjust the bass and let the alpine blast. Pop in my CD and let me run a rhyme and put your car on cruise and lay back, cause it's summertime.
Yes, sir. Classic.
That is definitely low-hanging fruit. That's a good term for that.
Like obvious.
And I'm proud of you guys.
I was tempted.
Everybody was tempted because it's right
Beat
there.
knows. I'm like, if that is that. Okay, let's put it this way. That song is the summer jam. There's no parts. I mean, it literally is in the name of the song. You can't be more summertime than summertime.
It's a universal summer jam. It transcends color lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Socioeconomic.
Age.
Everybody knows it. It don't matter who you are. You know this jam.
Yep. And it's a vibe. You feel the energy and the love, and I love an interview where he said that he was channeling Rakim in this joint.
Yes.
He was like, he wanted to have that slow flow, that that and Big Willie represent.
No doubt. So what I am going to do, since D-Ray is not here tonight, I'll go ahead and play his number one jam for the summer.
Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I drink a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like to rhyme, I like my beats funky, I'm spunky, I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this, straight gangsta Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat, look at me, I'm skinny.
That's me. Come on, man.
That's me.
That song is hype.
That's
man,
it.
that song is hype.
That's it.
R.I.P. Shock G.
Yeah, Shock G.
R.I.P. to Shock G for sure. For
Joyce in Paradise. Let's go.
Yep.
So let's see here. I was trying to find my list. So Kev, we are going to do we're gonna do your list, my brother.
I was wondering. Now I'm sort of curious. What was his list?
That part I don't know.
Oh, he didn't drop
that
his
one.
five.
We'll
that
have to
number
ask him.
He just
Okay.
gave me his one. So what?
I was just curious. Like, what else would he think?
Let me make a comment on that. On
Yeah,
that shock,
by all
on that
means.
Shock T joint.
Yeah.
Does everybody remember what it felt like? Feel that, not hear that, to feel that song in a club.
Oh yeah. It was
maybe
hype.
want a Whopper afterward.
Made you want a Whopper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got busy in the Burger King bathroom. Got it.
Yeah, there was something,
And
man.
not that I was thinking about the busy part. I just really was like, man, a Whopper would really be
Yeah,
great.
I'm like hungry. Extra pickles.
That one.
So
You threw me completely off with that Whopper joint.
yeah.
And now you
But-
want one.
But it's a dope song.
Nah, I ain't no Whoppers. But certain songs, man, you know what? Maybe we should do that as a category.
What's that? What certain songs do to you?
Songs that hit different in the club.
Okay.
How about the car versus the club?
The club. Ooh, I got one right now. That's for both.
Hold it.
Now that's for both. I'll hold it.
Everything I makes raw is the car number one for me.
That's how you do it. That's it. Because it's a certain.
Oh wow!
It's a
Buster's
certain
joint?
fullness. It's a certain fullness to the sound.
Yeah, that song be hitting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that one, Shrita. That Mike, Shrita. I like that one. That's dope.
That's a good one.
You finished your point, Mike, or
Yeah,
you good?
Go, but that's it.
He's never finished.
So Kev,
He's thinking. He's always thinking.
Do us the honor and go from 5 to your number 2 list of summer bangers.
Okay. So y'all can't hold me to this because it's just too much. It's just too much.
It is
not as hard.
I love hip hop. I really don't like the whole Mount Rushmore joints and it's the top 5. It's so much.
It is.
But let's throw it out there. Ah man, I feel like I want to change my number 5, or I'm gonna change one of these. Okay, so no, I'm gonna keep my 5.
Okay.
I'm right there with you, Mike. I'm like, what?
Oh my god.
What's wrong, Kevin?
Not the
telling you right
struggle.
now,
Okay.
I don't even have my 5.
So because I did want to change one of these for something.
See that?
You can't. Do
This is the dilemma. Thanks, Beat.
Hey.
So number 5. I'm gonna change my number 5 from what I sent you.
Okay.
So my first number 5, I'm gonna change. So the honorable. This is number 6.
Come on, man.
The number 6 is Kid and Play, Getting Funky. I gotta say,
that's one of my faves.
Kid and Play, Getting Funky. Just had that. Okay, so that's number 6. Okay, but my real number 5 is Going Back to Cali, LL Cool J.
Okay.
For a summer
And your
joint.
number 4, keep going.
Or a summer joint.
Yeah, summer joint. My 4 is odd. Yeah, well, right, may or may not be. Just depends. It wasn't popping. Well, it depends on what market, but like here, it wasn't popping. Well, as soon as I heard it, I just loved it. E40s, Tell Me When to Go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Dum 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 dum
Interesting.
dum
You're from New York, right? You're from
I
New York,
love E4. I love Oakland rap. I love those are my favorite rappers. Yeah.
Okay. Number 3.
My number 3, Naughty by Nature, OPP.
Bam.
Oh.
That's a hit for sure.
That was definitely a summer jam.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
And your number 2.
Number 2, this is tight because it was my number 1 initially.
Okay.
Eric B and Rakim. Eric B for president.
That is a classic.
That was a classic, and I was gonna do it, but I had to give it to my man Joe Crack and Remy Ma.
There it is.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way
Just left
up.
the big house to a bigger house. Ain't have a girlfriend, but the is out. Chanel croc bag, ain't even out. With the gold chains, Himalayan Birkin. Lit it up, popped it. I hit him up, I'm talking color money. Purple yin and blue germ. I got brown lira. I ain't talking about Ross. I'm that on Viagra. That means I'm all the way up. And you can stay up. P.O. say I can't get hopped in the helicopter. Uber said, go all the way up. Go all the way up.
I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Shorty, what you want? Shorty, what you need? What you need? My run the game. We ain't never leave. Never leave. Counting up this money. We ain't never sleep. Never sleep. You got V12. I got 12 V's. Got bottles. Got. I'm all the way up.
Yo, that track.
Yeah,
Straight
I love the
bars.
music.
I love that
Yes.
track.
That
My
track is so hard.
goodness.
And I think that ran for like about 2 summers straight.
I'm about to say that's
Yeah, it's
probably
about
more
2.
than one. That's probably
Like
more
probably
than one
2,
song.
maybe 2.5 degrees. That thing, I was like, oh, this one, when they're gonna stop being all the way up. But man, I love that joint.
Everything is. I got them. Just a minute. We just getting a taste. Just a taste.
Mm.
All right, Sharita. Up to bat.
Okay.
Let's hear your 2 through 5 with the 5 going to 2.
Okay. So I actually went and got the dates for mine.
Okay.
So you can
I did
remember
that
you can remember the summer that you was vibing off of these songs, right? So my number 5 is Cardi B, Bodak Yellow, which was June of 2017.
Okay.
I think that song was amazing. I think the video was amazing. I mean, she looked good. Her rhymes were great. The beat was on. That was just like, I love Bodak Yellow, right?
Tough song.
Roll it up.
Number 4 was Temptations by Tupac off the Me Against the World album back in August of 95. I mean, we all know what we was doing August 95. I think we all were either in high school or getting out of high school, or a few years after high school, and we were just finding ourselves in life. And that that Me Against the World album was amazing to me. The entire album was a whole from the beginning to end. But Temptations was like the relationship jam, the jam that men and women could appreciate, I suppose. Dance for Me by Queen Latifah came out in June of '89.
Classic.
And that was really very housey. I really wasn't a house fan, but I really was turned inside out by this jam. It was really, really cool for me. My favorite group of all time, De La Soul, they had Stakes is High, came out in '96, and It's So Easy came out on that album, Stakes is High. And so again, the song, the vibes, the video, everything complemented the song for me for the summer jams. And so my number 1 came out in August of 1992, and I had really no business listen to this song. I mean, I was 16. But we weren't really supposed to be doing all this. So it's Rump Shaker by Rex and Effects.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm the wreck up the track, about the honey shaking bumps and they bouncing. Booties of the cutie steady shaking but relaxing. The action is packed in a jam like a closet beats, bound to get you up cold flowing like a faucet. Not me to make you sit, not me to make you jump, but yet make the hotties in the party shake it rump. I like the way you comb your hair, I like the stylish clothes you wear, it's just the little things you do, that makes me wanna get with you, all I wanna do is
Yo.
And for me, the dancers was amazing. Like
Facts.
whenever dancers would dance to this song, I'm a real
Yes.
big. I have two left feet, but I love to watch people dance. I love synchronized dance
Oh,
moves.
that was me
So
and Kev's. That was
anything,
me and Kev's
anything.
era, boy.
Yeah, you already know. And Mike,
So
Yeah.
you
whenever
already
we was
know.
at the gym, when we was at the gym or at the skating rink, they would get in the
I was,
middle of the skating rink floor and dance.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
I was,
That
I
was the
was,
days.
I was still doing the choreography in '92.
Yep.
Man.
we was
We,
DVC
we
in
was we was doing
'92.
we were doing the choreography. We were locking it down.
Same stuff.
So
Woo.
check it
Oh,
out.
that was a good time.
Before we go on, we're gonna go ahead and play our way back track of the night. This is a classic. I actually picked one of the podcasters to pick this song. I'll let you know who. But this is the joint. Yes, indeed. That was Houdini with One Love. Definitely a classic.
One of the unsung greats
Yep.
ever.
Yep.
Ever.
Rest in peace to my man Ecstasy.
Ecstasy. I got a picture with him back in the day.
That's fine.
word?
Yep, at the
That's dope.
backstage at the Fresh Fest, the first Fresh Fest.
Not the
Not
Fresh
the
Fest.
Fresh Fest.
Fresh
Right.
Fest.
Not the
Yeah.
Fresh Fest.
Going back.
Not the Fresh Fest.
Fresh Fest. You know what, yo? I'm gonna send you, Veep. I'm gonna send you a bunch of pictures,
Bet.
and we get to throw back pictures.
Let's do it. That's how we do it around here. For sure. All right, so Mike Precise, it is your turn. Give me your 2 to 5, but of course, starting with 5, hitting the 2.
5 was undecided, but
See,
Here
it's
we go.
because
you had a whole week, bro.
no. It's here's the story.
I forgot.
Here's the story. Here's the story.
Hey, have a lovely lady.
So what I did, my you're gonna see from my number 1 pick,
Okay.
right? That is a great year, like choosing wine, right? The year that I ended up falling on, I decided to go by year because of what my number 1 pick was.
Okay.
I was pretty sure what my number 1 pick was going to be because of the impact of that song, and it happened to be a summer, boom, right?
All right.
So that was the first thing that came to my mind, and then so let me look at that whole year, and that's when it took me down into a cave somewhere to find some scrolls or something.
Oh, jeez.
But so my 5, I would say 5 would have to be "Looking for the Perfect Beat" by
snap.
Africa Bambaataa and Soul Silence Force.
Oh wow.
Looking for the perfect beat. These are all of these could have easily been on number 1, but "Looking for the Perfect Beat" was just as big. Planet Rock, really.
Right.
"Looking for the Perfect Beat" was just as big. I actually like Perfect Beat better than Planet Rock personally. And then so the nudging up super close to that is Electric Boogie. It's West Street Mob. I never remember the name of the group, but it's West Street Mob. Breakdance Electric Boogie. Breakdance Electric Boogie. Best to me, if you're gonna do a top 3 breakdance songs, that got to be up there for me. Top 3, top 5, whatever you want to do, because that beat, I think that might have took the Apache sample. Apache that's basically the whole song.
Right.
But you got the scratching in there, dog. That you cannot sit still. There must be something wrong with you if you don't move when that track comes on. Also, okay, so that's 4. say my number 3 is White Lines.
Wow. White
Melly Mel.
Lines. Classic.
White. Come on, man.
That bass line.
That's a forever hip hop classic, and that's the same year. I won't say the year until we do the number 1, right?
That's fine.
These are all the same year.
Wow.
Makes this nuts.
I was gonna say you were good.
Yes. So White Lines, that's number 3. Number 2, and there's a reason I made it number 2, is Rocket by Herbie Hancock.
Ooh.
But you got DST in there. You got DJ DST in there, which really he made the song. Herbie Hancock is hands down the greatest ever musically, period.
Right.
But really what made that song for us was the scratching. And who was doing the scratching? DST. And so that's what made it a hip hop song. And they went on tour, everything. They featuring that song. That song blew up worldwide, right? It's, not to mention being played on the radio and every video show, like constantly, right? So now that was my number 2.
Yes, sir.
Number 1. One of the biggest songs to impact rap, period, hip hop, period, is by Run DMC. And on the B side, not the A side, B side.
B-side.
Sucker MCs.
Sucker MCs.
Oh, man.
Say ho! Say ho, ho! Say ho, ho, ho! Now scream! 2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhyme, so I said this rhyme I'm about to say. The rhyme was Def Jam Master J. Took a test to become an MC, and Orange Clip became amazed at me, so Larry put me inside. It's got to lack, you see the show drove off, we never came back, and Jay cut the record down to the bone, and now they got me rocking on the microphone, and then we're talking autographs, and tears and laughs, champagne, caviar, and bubble baths. You see, that's the life that I lead, and you sucker MCs, it's who I feed, so take back, move back, catch a heart attack, because there's nothing in the world that run no ever lack. Go chill at a party in a b-boy stance, rock on the mic and make a girl wanna dance, fly like a dove and come from up above. I'm rocking on this mic and you can call me Run Love.
Yes, sir. Run DMC.
Amazing.
Forever.
This is so much music. Oh.
Right?
Joint.
All of that was 1983. I had a list of. I stopped at 11. I stopped at 11. Stopped at 11.
But no, he's absolutely right. There is a lot of bangers.
Tough.
A lot of bangers.
Like super crazy classics. I didn't realize it was so many for that 83.
88, yeah.
That was my big turnaround. That's what made me zero in on hip hop. I mean, I liked it. I liked it, but what gave me the actual injection was Sucker MC. When Run DMC came out, I was listening. I was liking it. I was making my little tapes and stuff like that. I was doing it, you know, with my little box, you know. But when that just turned it up, that's like, you know, that's like you go from a casual drinker to an alcoholic.
Yeah,
Fact.
that's a real good analogy.
No doubt. Facts. All right, y'all. So I get my opportunity to drop my list. My list is all over the place, but these are all definitely summer jams. Number 5, Bust a Move by Young MC. Shout out to my man, Melvin. Yeah, that was a great, that was a big song. This is actually a taste right before the summer. It was May 22nd of 89. But that song got murdered during the summertime. That was great. Number 4, definite classic. UNITY Queen Latifah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was June 15 of 93. Definitely, that was one of my faves. That track and everything was fire. Number 3. This one is kind of unique, and this was kind of the introduction to me and the Drake and all of them type of dudes. Sicko Mode by Travis Scott. I love that song, especially when Travis gets to flowing. It's just so dope to me. And that was August the 3rd of 2018. That was number 3. Number 2 and number 1 was definitely a battle, but number 2 is what it is, and that is "Crush on You" with Lil' Kim and Lil' C's. I love that song.
That's classic.
Facts. Now, my number 1, shoot, I'm really surprised no one picked this one because this song got murdered for umpteen summers, and it probably still it's still, well, not even the summer. It just gets, when it gets played, people
it's for real.
And this is "It Takes Two" by Rob Bass and Easy Rock.
Oh wow.
To get down, I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I get stupid. I mean outrageous. Stay away from me if you're contagious, cause I'm the winner, no not a loser. To be an MC is what I choose. Ladies love me, girls adore me. I mean even the ones who never saw me like the way that I rhyme at a show. The reason why, man, I don't know, so let's go, cause
that's a case study.
You ain't lying. And that was August 16th of 1988.
And he didn't really make any other good songs after that, right?
He tried Join Pain after that, and it didn't hit.
Join Pain was there. That was the other one.
It was the other one, but it did not hit. It did not hit.
But
to me,
that just, it's like, we lived that out. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I maybe lived it out even more so because I was in New York at that time. When that came out, the track carried the song. I mean, when it came out, it was like, it was like, and he got connections, and he was the radio loved it.
Yes.
Radio loved it. Everybody, I mean, oh gosh. BLS and Kids. Lord, I'm drawing a blank. Or who was
DJ Red Alert killed it.
Yeah, I know, but Red Alert, but I'm trying to think who the actual DJs were. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. But BLS seemed to play it not as much as Kiss, because he actually shouted out Red Alert in the song.
That part.
He didn't really shout out Red Alert. Well, yeah, he did shout out Red Alert.
He said it won't hurt to listen to Red Alert.
He said blatantly shout out Red Alert. Blatantly shout out Red Alert. But so
no sneak this said it with his chest.
Yes. So every weekend before he started getting daytime play, which wasn't, took a minute. Every weekend, Red is rocking that part.
Exactly.
When he wasn't the one DJing, even when he wasn't the one DJing, because Red wasn't DJing for a minute. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't think of who it was. I'm bugging out, but dude, that was over and over and over.
I remember those mixes, yeah.
So you liked it. I've seen him live a couple times. That song, man, if you listen to the rhyme.
Who was on the other side? Was it Chuck Chill Out?
Listen to the around.
Had to
Yeah,
be.
it was Chuck Till Out. Chuck DJ actually DJ for a while, but then Chuck wasn't actually DJing. But yeah, Chuck actually DJ'd a little bit like longer than Red Alert did. But
Yeah.
That song, man, that song, I can't believe it's still living. That song is.
He said,
like,
I can't believe it's still
Can't kill
alive.
that song though. And
It's
it is the
like-
track.
that's
It's
why I
the
say
track
that's
and
a
the way
case
it's the
study, bro.
way
That
he
song is
it's
like-
the way he rapped. I did not like his rap. I liked his cadence and the energy he brought. He did it with authority, even though it wasn't. Because I mean, we did have Rakim already. We did have, there's other MCs that were way better, but that was just a party jam, and it was like you said, it was a summer jam. Everybody was doing the Alf. Everybody was doing the Cabbage Patch. Everybody was doing the WAP.
You still
the
have
Weed
Running
Blow,
Man then. You still have
the Running Man. They were doing the Running Man.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't have to play the vocal. That's the other thing.
No, you didn't. You just run on the track.
You didn't always play the DJs. Didn't always at a party. Didn't always play the vocal. Even on the radio, they would just let the instrumental rock and talk over it like the commercial. You doing your intros, outros. The track was so strong.
Yes.
So strong.
That's why I say, that's like that. It Takes Two should be, if it's not studied, that song should be literally a case study for hip hop, because it's like it's so simple, so simplistic, but it's so dope at the same time. It amazes me.
You're good.
Like how one song could be so dope, but nothing else followed. I mean, of course, like you said, It Takes Two. But I mean, you should have at least, don't get me wrong, I'm not judging. I'm an artist and I'm serious about my stuff. But it's like, I need more of this from you, Rob Bass.
But he's eating off that song. It's
Shout out to
40, is it almost 40 years? That's almost 40 years.
Yeah.
He's still eating off
For
of
real.
one joint. One.
Yeah.
One.
That, like I said, that
masters.
song is so simple, so simplistic, but so dope at the same time. It's like, it's amazing. I know I just said that, but it's true.
Right.
Honorable mentions to Funky Cold Medina, another song that's sort of like that.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Funky Cold Medina.
Wild Thing, and not even Wild Thing.
Wild Thing, yeah. Actually,
Funky Cold Medina really was actually hotter than Wild Thing to me.
But actually,
I love.
Well, now that you say Wild Thing, it sort of has that, like, really, Funky Cold Medina. But at least it had that. It was a story, though,
But them folks love Wild Thing. You know them folks I'm talking about. Them folks love Wild.
Wild Thing was
because it was their song. It was a flip on Roy Orbison.
It was a rock. Basically, it was for other people. It was like a rock rap song.
Right.
Yeah.
He did Funky Cold Medina. Next thing, he was Tupac's baby's mama's other baby daddy. Like.
Wow.
On Poetic Justice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually did not see that movie. I guess I just wasn't feeling it.
That card revolt.
You've never seen it?
I wasn't feeling the trailer, so I never saw it.
Oh, bro, go watch it.
We need to do top 10. We need to do top 10 hip hop movie soundtrack songs.
Ooh.
Okay.
Or and then like another topic would be like hip hop related movies like New Jersey Drive and the soundtracks that they spawned, like Juice, like Poetic Justice.
Yeah.
That'd be super.
We were supposed to do that.
Heads together.
We were supposed to do that. I got lost in the mix somehow.
You know, because
But
there's
yeah,
so
man.
many heads, so many people with glasses. You know, with super intelligent people with glasses. You know what
All of
happens when
that
you
energy.
get in a room full of people with glasses? Double the sight times 3? It's a straight algebraic equation. Like,
It's more. They just dusty. I can't see
Ooh,
because I got
jeez.
fingerprints all over them.
You sounding like ultramagnetic MC lyrics now.
Oh, geez.
listen, hey. Ooh. So super
See,
dope.
I'm getting called out. Yes, must see film. I hear you.
Hey, baby.
Who said that? No,
That's
we love
wifey.
you, Troy.
That's-
We love
that's-
you, B. We don't
Hey.
care
Thank
because there's some.
Hey.
Okay, real quick. He revealed his black movie he's never seen. Everybody reveal a movie that they've never seen that should get their black card revoked.
Yeah, I never seen Menace.
Menace to Society.
Who said that?
Okay.
Me,
Kev.
I never
I got
seen
my
it.
glasses
What's
on.
the
I
name?
can't see you.
Nah,
Who
what's
said
the
that?
face?
I never seen Menace. I seen Jews. I seen that's never seen Menace.
That sounds
Seen
like
boys.
Kevin's voice.
Seen boys in the hood. I see. I seen all this. Haven't seen Menace.
I just need to watch them again. They all get lumped into the same file in my head. I gotta watch them again. I got
Okay.
minutes. I got that
got one.
in the crib.
I've never seen
DVD I
Roots.
got the
I've never
DVD
seen
open.
Roots all the way through.
I didn't want to see Roots all the way through. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
This is why we had to watch that every year.
I have a
Exactly.
sensitivity-
Nah, I'm good.
I have
Yeah.
a sensitivity to
Yeah, I
like.
see it at least 3 or 4 times. It was
How
tough
old-
though.
See,
It's
we
tough.
we're a little tiny bit older than Sharita. So
Yeah.
it's like, nah, man. Roots. I was in middle school when Roots came out.
No, I was a little bit younger than you.
I
yeah.
got so mad.
I'm
See,
48.
now check it out.
I ain't
I had
scared to say
already-
my age. How
Yeah,
old is y'all?
52.
I had already stopped watching.
Just a little
Good
bit. 52.
That's not bad. That's the same
Watching
realm.
Good Times because
You-
they would
yeah.
not let them
Oh,
out.
you watched Good Times when it
The
was
Ghetto.
on
Out of the
TV.
ghetto.
Yes, they couldn't get out. I was sick of it. I ain't watching it no more.
You had to watch George and Reezy.
Roots is out.
No, I'm with
That got
you.
me so angry. I watched it
That's-
mad. as a
Y'all was
kid.
watching Good Times when it actually came on TV, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, we saw
Yeah.
the first edition.
It's not the original.
Yeah,
We got the
You
original
didn't see it in
uncut.
syndication like I did, right?
yeah.
Exactly.
Yes. We watched Little Penny, and it's like, hey, she looked
Oh.
familiar.
That's when I fell in love.
That's Janet Jackson.
That was it. That did it for me. Penny did it for me. It's a wrap.
No doubt.
But the kids in class, my social studies class, we had to watch some of Roots. She didn't make us watch the whole thing. We would go sit in a room and watch Roots. Well, kids started laughing.
No way, man.
Ignorant
That would be offensive
knucklehead,
to
these
me.
ignorant knucklehead ghetto project kids is laughing. And I'm mad.
I'm in my
mad.
feels.
Serious. I'm in there mad. I couldn't take it no more. I
That's
got
crazy.
up and left.
See, I couldn't
I
take
got
it
up
no
and
more.
left. My social studies teacher, Miss Gray. Miss Gray was light skinned with hairy legs and wore and she was about 5'10".
Yo.
She have
remembers
Adam's
that,
apple.
yeah.
Miss Gray was mean. Yo,
Did
Miss
she
Gray
have an
was
Adam's
mean.
apple too?
Yo, everybody. Yo, nah, not then.
I'm joking.
We had a gay math teacher. He was in there, but everybody was scared of Miss Gray. I had to say that because it was a look, and she had this. I don't know what she was.
What's with the color the teachers with the color names? I had a nasty Miss Green. She was horrible. My third
Miss
grade teacher,
Green.
she was horrible.
I had
So
Miss Brown too.
She's
had Miss
smoking
Brown and
class.
Miss Gray.
Ooh.
Smoking in class. She be smoking. She wants you always want to come. Gabby come up to the desk and she smelled like cigarettes. Oh man, that was when he was able to smoke in school.
Cigarettes and coffee breath teachers.
Oh my
Word.
God, dude.
And
right
they
in
want to
front
get
of
in your
us?
face. They want to get in
Want
your
to be
face.
up in your
about
face for that
something.
breath.
But this is
Bro.
all hip hop related. This is crazy, but this is all hip hop related.
No doubt.
It's just another
But-
case
but-
of that OPTA. It's all right.
But Miss Gray, everybody was scared of Miss Gray. I didn't care. I got up and left. Miss
What was the
Gray
first
was
hip
like,
hop song everybody ever heard? What's the first hip hop song you ever heard? Real quick.
oh geez.
I'm still thinking it's Sucker MCs is my first, I believe.
First song you heard?
I
For me,
think
it's My Philosophy by
no,
KRS-One. That was my
No.
first.
mine was Africa Bambaata's joint.
No, it must have been
Planet Rock.
It was
I
a
think that
Grandmaster.
was
It was probably
Mine was Planet
Grandmaster
Rock.
Flash or Crash, not Crash Crew. That was later.
You know what? I'm lying. Go See the Doctor by Kool Moe Dee.
Oh snap! Go see the doctor.
Okay.
that was a nasty
Yeah.
song.
It was the best episode.
They was playing it at a cookout one of my parents took us to.
Wow, that's wild.
He said drip, drip, dripping and puss, puss, pussing. I'm like, oh.
He broke it down.
Dang, bro.
I'm sorry. I
I'm
didn't mean to
gonna kill
bring
that
that
girl
up.
the next time I see her.
I'm mad y'all know the lyrics.
Oh man, I'm sure we could if it played. It'd just come back. Regress memory. Wow. So here we are, man. We almost knocked this a complete hour that quick.
Yeah, mine was Planet Rock, but I fell in love with Eric B for president. That was the first. Because of course, being in Florida, everything coming down 6 months to a year later.
That part.
Look, that's what I'm saying. I heard My
Shout out to my
Philosophy.
boy Dex. Shout out to my boy Dexter, who used to go back to New York. We went up, came for the summer, came back, and he had the record. And we played it, and I think he was the first time I even seen a record player see somebody scratch on a record player. You know, he had no crossfader or nothing, just started scratching just because. Dogged it, yeah. No crossfader, no 2-1 record player, and just wanted to scratch. Yeah, and he let me do it.
Like that.
Then my mom would get mad as I went home and tried to do the same thing. Oh my god!
I was gonna say we
good
jacked
Those
up
records
so
were not
many
set
record
up.
players.
Those record players are not made for that.
Don't you scratch up my Peebo Bryson.
She had techniques, but they weren't. The needles weren't. I didn't know. Tina Turner. Oh, not Tina.
Diamond head needles.
Yep. Oh man, it was horrible.
Days.
Spraga, no, never mind. I was about to say she probably had Spraga Benz. No, that's later.
Oh yeah, no. She had. They had like a lot of. They had like a lot of oldies, records wise, and they had Kenny Rogers. They had Chuck Mangione. She didn't have Barry.
Too.
Yeah.
My mother was in love with Kenny Rogers and
Dolly
George
Parton.
Michael.
George Michael. Okay, that's what's up.
George Michael's solo album.
Yeah, he was that dude.
He was that dude.
He was that dude. He was ill. He was ill. That voice.
Man.
Yep.
Wham.
No doubt.
Wham was a wake me up before you go. Yeah, it was a mix, and then there was a lot of gospel because my peoples was always like, sending money to Jimmy Swagger, and he's always sending them records and stuff. So they still have a huge Jimmy Swagger collection of gospel records. Yeah, still have.
Jimmy Swagger was a singer. He sang.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, he still sings. Yeah, that's what he played the
Still
piano.
around?
He's Jerry Lee Lewis. Yeah, he's still around. He's Jerry Lee Lewis's cousin.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah. So he was that. The music didn't fall for that. He just went the gospel route.
It was that rockabilly.
Rockabilly, yeah, and he was Southern gospel, for the white people. So, yeah. Had Mahalia, of course, Sam Cooke, Nat King Cole. So I had a nice.
What's the reggae stuff? Your parents had reggae stuff though galore, man. It's still in there. It's still in the crib.
Not too much. If it was reggae, it was gospel. It wasn't when they were younger. But I think you know what happened when, especially when the whole spiritual house cleaning, all that went away.
Well,
All of it went to the trash, and I was so mad. Then I found some 45s, and I tried to hide these 45s. And I was like, yo, and then they just in moving, they got lost in transition. I love when I found the 45s and the 8-tracks and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
classic.
For summer, I was like 16 years old or something like that, and I just rediscovered 8-tracks, and it was Aretha Franklin, and I was just fascinated with the 8-track, and so there was like, you know how it is, you get passed down whatever they don't want no more.
Right.
So I had a little player, and I took the little cords to the speakers and did my little thing. I had a cassette set up and the 8-track set up, and I started hunting down whatever 8-tracks they had. And I was playing Aretha. I was playing. I think they had Otis.
Otis Redding.
I think on 8. Yeah, I think so.
199.
It's a different. It was just different, and it wasn't too many. It was a couple. Like I had like 3 or something like that. But I'd sit there and just play them. I don't know. I feel like it's nostalgia. I guess that age is coming back now because there's a lot of kids buying cassettes and they buying vinyl now, and the prices of vinyls are out of control. Calm down.
It is
Calm down, y'all. Need to calm down.
ridiculous.
Go on Discogs.
$100 is wild.
Go check out Discogs.
Discogs.
You can find
Discogs.com,
I think. Yeah, but see, people are selling them at different prices. People selling them at different prices.
So let's check it out.
And you can go to Cracker Barrel because they have them for $19.99.
Okay. That's why they stopped it. I think you did say that last time.
Get you some dumplings. Get you some chicken and dumplings in the record.
I got Good Kid, Mad City, Kendrick Lamar.
That's what's up. I remember you.
Got a Cracker Barrel.
The Prince Anniversary Edition.
I'm going.
Purple Rain. I haven't unwrapped them or anything. $20.
Is that like every Cracker Barrel?
Every Cracker Barrel has them, yeah. Man.
Oh man, I got one right down the street. I just don't go there.
You remember Ray Charles's Western album?
No,
I don't.
Ray Charles had a Western album, a Western standards and composition, something like that. It was a really long title, but I got that at Cracker Barrel for $20 as well.
What?
Whoa.
I felt like because it was Ray Charles and it was a really rare album as far as it being a Western album, I went ahead and copped that.
Sharita.
Yes.
Sharita.
What?
I am getting a USB turntable.
A what?
And I'm gonna get a USB turntable. So I can put in a little drive and record stuff for sampling.
Sounds good. Shoot, I need something like that myself.
Nice.
All these records I got right here.
I can't believe you got
that
all
y'all
those
can't
records.
See.
Oh, I have one more story before we
I don't
leave.
have all that many.
I have one more story before we leave. So my husband and I, we were in Brooklyn. I want to say last summer. We were between the Bronx and Brooklyn last summer in August. Shout out to Bronxdale Day. We were walking to the store and someone had thrown out mad albums. Now they had little chiggers on them, and that's the only reason I didn't pick them up. And I don't do insects and stuff or bringing them into the house or anything. But man, when I tell you it was at least 3 different Commodores albums in there, it was a very white album. That's what I'm saying. I should have been so about the little insects. I should have took them. It was on the side of the street.
You could have sprayed them off.
Sugar Shack didn't take them joints.
It was your reaction. It was Rita's reaction.
He didn't take them because I didn't want them.
That'd have been my wife.
You know, Navy wives. You know how we are.
My wife is the same way.
Like, I can't believe you put, we'll say things after the fact. You know how we do. Well, it might be a day or two or a week or a month. We'll always say something after the fact, right? About something that you guys would do and we just didn't like it. So if I had to pick them up, even when we got back to North Carolina, I was like, he'd be like, yeah, I'm about to clean these records up. I'd be like, What, Sharita? Nothing. What, the records? It's the records. It's the records.
Oh, well, we would have the records.
But see, we're going into year 4.
And guess what? A couple months later, you'll be playing them records.
Look, we're going into year 4, so we're learning each other. So I know that he knows, and he knows that I know. So I know if there's something that I don't necessarily like that he's about to do, I cannot versify it in my facial expressions or my hands, because I have to let my husband be himself. I shouldn't have inhibited him with my facial expressions about the chiggers that were on these possibly timeless
pieces,
crate digging finds.
Bugs on the records. Nasty trash on the records. I'm sorry, I would have had them records. I love my wife. My wife knows me. It's gonna be. We almost at 30 years, y'all. We almost at 30 years.
Wow.
So
at Miss Dolvin in the comments.
Yeah. Yep. She would have just been like, she'd been embarrassed, digging in the garbage,
shaking her head. I can see her right now.
Y'all know my wife.
Yeah.
That's that.
Miss Dolvin wasn't having that. So just stop.
Yeah, but I would have.
No, she's.
That's why he laughing.
She wouldn't be happy, but she just shake her head and be like, "Oh well," because I already know.
Yep.
All right, y'all. So listen, I'm gonna go ahead and land this plane. This has been an amazing night.
Fun.
I thank everybody for hanging out with us. Definitely check us out next week. There'll be something else amazing that we'll be doing. Oof. Make sure you guys. Go ahead, Trita. What's that?
Send Mike that track. I want to hear what he's gonna do with it.
Okay.
What about me? Don't play.
So you know what? Send it to both of them and see, and we can compare who does what with what. That'll be dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's 2 different songs.
I didn't know that you liked it like.
It's
I didn't know
like
that you
Sharita's
liked it
band
like that, Kevin.
See,
Sharita's personal.
I'm a Virgo, and I'm very low key. I don't need to. Yo.
Okay. So yeah. Beep,
but
both of them and
but everything you've done, I've been like, oh my god. That's why you heard me say, all right, Mike. Calm down, Mike.
Oh wow.
That's what happens when you know somebody for 30 years, 30 plus years.
That is really dope.
Plus, yes.
So family,
Buddies.
everybody.
We be out in the car, remembering the Geo Metro writing.
Right? So
the cult.
Yeah, but
You see how his face lit up? That is so cool that y'all are friends like that.
Really old.
It's really old.
We've been around. Anyway.
So all 3 of y'all go back that far?
That was before I had a Buick Regal.
They knew me. They knew each other before they met me.
But just like a year before? Yeah.
Maybe 5. I don't know.
No, never mind. Well, when personal business. We airing personal business.
We'll talk about it after the fact. He's trying to land the plane. He's trying to land the plane.
So listen, everybody, we will see y'all next week. Make sure you bring a friend. And just like Rakim says, it ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. So always keep it at the center. We love y'all. Be safe. God bless. See you next week. Peace.
Oh.
What's up?
Rest in peace, Ananda Lewis. Yes, rejoice in paradise. Oh man, Teen Summit, TRL.
Yeah,
I don't know what she did. She was an amazing correspondent and a representative for the community.
She sure was.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. All right, y'all. God bless. Peace.
in the center.